wear when they're in high school, like junior misses, and I can wear a size 13, 14 instead of a women's plus 18, 20.
Wow. What about your family? Can you talk about how your family has responded to your progress, or have they been major, support or reason why you have decided to lose weight or whatnot?
Well, my whole life growing up, it seems like my mom has had us on some sort of diet, and she's always baked all this food, but I really didn't learn that much about like carbohydrates because I used to eat like Pop-Tarts and cereal growing up, and I didn't know that wasn't healthy, but I used to eat like a lot of sugars and things like that. But my mother taught me that pretty much when you stand on the scale, that's how you measure your weight loss. So I still struggle today with the numbers on the scale, but now after being in the class, I know that that's not the only way to measure my success, that there's many other ways to measure my success that actually tells my body composition. So the way I was raised has really impacted my weight loss, because a lot of times I thought I was failing when really I was gaining muscle mass, which sometimes made the scale a little bit more than what I wanted it to be.
Has people seen results? Have others started to see results? See your results, and have they made comments if they have seen your results?
Well, one time I was in the grocery store and this guy walked up to me and was like, "Dog, girl, you look really good in your dress." And it kind of made me feel like, whoa, I didn't know I looked that nice, and it made me feel really, really good. One time I went to the pool, and my neighbor, I didn't even try that day. I just had on this sundress, and my neighbor told me that I looked really toned, and it made me feel, I can't even describe the feeling I felt, really. It made me feel really humbled because I worked very hard with Spain, and he took his time with me, and nobody else in my life has really given me such a personal touch and actually cared about my weight loss, and it's really changed my whole happiness in life. It's like I went from a hermit that stayed in the house every day to like a social butterfly, and now I'm so just addicted to the class and conquering the harder exercises. I really don't know what I would do without the class now.
And I guess the last thing, I know prior to this recording, you talked about how you feel more confident at work. Can you go into detail with that? Before the class or before the program, how you felt with trying to go up for advancements in your job, and then now, if you could just, touch on that.
Well, one of the reasons why I really wanted to lose some weight is I felt like I couldn't get promotions, and I felt like I wasn't confident enough to even present myself as somebody who needs a promotion. When I was working with the patients at work, I just felt so heavy, and I felt like I looked unhealthy. So how can I work in the medical healthcare field when I look so unhealthy?
What's your job, if I may ask?
I'm an occupational therapist, so I basically do exercises with people that are sick and try to get them back to their prior level of function, what they were able to do before they got sick.
And so, continue, I'm sorry.
But basically, I felt like I could not get a raise, and I felt like I was discriminated against because of my weight. I just felt like I didn't look healthy. I mean, who would want to hire somebody that was as heavy as I was? And I definitely wasn't confident in interviews and things like that. But now that I've lost the weight, I've had to buy completely new work outfits. Like all the work outfits I had before, like the scrub pants I just showed you, none of them fit anymore. And when I go to work, I have all this energy. I used to be at work so tired, when it was time to do my notes, I would be really, really sleepy. But now, with all the lifting and all the moving the patients around, I have a lot of energy. and it really makes me happy. I have like a better mood when I go to work, which really rubs off on my patients that are sad and depressed, because when I'm happy, it sort of makes them feel happier.
So actually, your process of losing weight has actually started now to filter to other individuals. It started to rub off on other individuals. So it's kind of like a pay it forward type of thing, where now other people are actually benefiting from your health, that you actually, the work that you're putting in.
Yes.
What advice would you give anybody that is actually looking to lose the weight, or right now currently, if they're watching this, that are currently wanting to lose weight? Is there any advice that you would, give them, or any type of encouragement or feedback?
Well, by being in this program, I learned that there are 18,000 diets out there. So I thought to myself, wow, that's 18,000 different ways I could fail on a diet plan that may or may not work. But by joining this class and this fitness group, I get educated and I start to understand what I can eat, what I can't eat, and not only that, but it's made me feel really good about myself. So the advice I have, if you have a lot of questions about weight loss, you don't really understand, or you're at a point where you can't lose any more weight, or you feel like you're unhealthy, or you feel sort of embarrassed about your weight, I would say join Alpha to Omega, because it has really saved my life. It has saved my life. It's changed my mood, my happiness. I can wear clothes and feel confident. So my advice to you is, instead of trying those 18,000 diets, my advice is to join Alpha to Omega, so you don't have any questions.
Thank you.